All right, hello again, Facebook and YouTube. Dr. Ben with Oklahoma Physical Therapy in Choctaw, coming today to talk about a subject near and dear to my heart that should save a lot of you a lot of trouble, and that's quit getting hurt when you're doing weightlifting. So weightlifting and the reason that you're training has many different facets. We're not going to be able to get into all that. The main thing I'm going to talk to you today about is some possible form changes and things you can do to maintain your muscularity and your joint health. So for those of you who want to lift heavy weight, which I don't deny, moving heavy weight makes you stronger, and moving heavy weight helps build muscle, but moving heavy weight over a long period of time breaks you down joint-wise. So today we're going to talk about maybe moving a little less weight, really paying attention to form, and then as long as you can find a way to live within the burn of your muscle, you'll have some metabolic and catabolic creation of a proper environment to grow some muscle. But the main point is to get through your exercises, still be healthy, not get hurt. So let's talk about everybody's favorite get hurt exercise, excluding maybe squats and deadlifts, and that's bench press. Okay, so what I like to do is instead of doing your typical barbell bench press or even your typical dumbbell bench press on a bench, is to use one of these large physio balls or exercise balls so that it helps me have a spot to stop. You'll see what I'm talking about. So first things first, get yourself situated, then you roll forward, okay, rear up, and now the ball is acting like a natural stopping point, and then you press up, and then your focus, especially at first, you're going to feel a lot of work in your shoulders because you're having to do a lot more stability work, which is good. You're having to actually stabilize your shoulders. Is on the way down, let your shoulder blades come together. Your stopping point, if the ball isn't good enough for you, is whenever your shoulder feels like you have to come really close to see my shoulder. And sorry, Dr. Ben's not going shirtless to show you. But whenever your shoulder starts to peek forward, that means you're going too far. You ran out of room, and that's going to tear up your shoulder. So when you come together, the front of your shoulder should stay smooth, and then press back up. Okay, as you get stronger, you'll be able to use much heavier weights. These aren't the weights that I use. These balls are usually rated for about 300 pounds. Okay, so like I will sometimes use 75-pound dumbbells. I'm not trying to brag, but 75-pound dumbbells. And then, as long as the ball's not torn or having problems, recommend having your own ball, maybe not trusting the one at the gym. You should be fine. Okay, but that's on you. I don't take liability for your ball. All right, the other thing that you want to think about doing that's really great, that you can really do well on these balls, is heavy weighted flies, which are not safe on a bench or an incline or somewhere where there's nothing stopping your arms from going down, but again, the ball gives you a natural stopping point. And heavy weighted flies are a great eccentric or negative load for building muscle mass, and it's one of the ways that building muscle mass on a ball is actually better in this situation. Okay, so coming out wide, fly, really slow and controlled, and then bringing back up is less important. So if you want to fly up, which is hard, you can, but what I do is I focus on the negative, coming down, really slow, and then I let it come in and press back up, because my only focus is the very controlled negative. Notice my shoulders are not peeking forward. My chest is really stretched out. And then I come back together and go up. To get off of a ball, weights come down at the same time that you're pressing back up, and you roll yourself up. So you don't just drop the weights to the floor. Again, one of the more dangerous parts of lifting weights is actually putting weights down. Stand all the way back up, squat, put the weights down. Try that. Again, the first few times you do it, you'll feel a lot of shoulder work more than chest work, because your shoulder muscles that give you stability are not challenged the same way when you have a very stable, hard surface like a bench or the floor. The ball actually makes you develop better shoulder stability. If you have any questions, anything we can do for you, if you're having problems working out, then it's time to come see a professional like us. Like the Facebook page, give us a call if you need us. Thanks a lot.